In my reading this morning, I was going through a section of Wilhelm Reich's character analysis. I was in chapter 14, which is called The Expressive Language of the Living, and I came across a little blurb, a little excerpt, which points to part of the whole dynamic definition of health. In the whole dynamic system of thinking and medicine, there's a kind of a very particular way that we want to look at defining health in an objective sense. And anyways, let me get into the excerpt here. This is from the Wilhelm Reich, chapter 14. He says, "A positive, affirmative attitude in life is possible only when the organism functions as a totality, when the plasmatic excitations, together with the emotions pertaining to them, can pass through all the organs and tissues without obstruction, when, in short, the expressive movements of the plasm are capable of flowing freely." And this, just to tie up my thought this morning, to go back to the very famous aphorism number 9 in Samuel Hahnemann's Organon, where he gives a part of his definition of health. I'll just read this here. In the healthy human state, the spirit-like living power, autocracy, enlivening the material body, organism, as dynamis, holds sway unrestrictedly and keeps all of its parts in admirable, harmonious, vital operation in both feelings and functions, so that our indwelling rational spirit can freely avail itself of this living, healthy instrument for the higher purposes of our existence. So, based on what I read this morning, the two words that connect for me are here the word unrestrictedly and as well as the word freely. They're both speaking to this same idea of this free flow of life energy. And let me go back to the right quote again. The when he's talking about the plasmatic excitations and the passing through the organs and tissues with, as he says, flowing freely. So they're both speaking to that same idea of not having any restrictions on that free flow of life energy.